Hey folks, Corey Arnold here at Toyota Beasley. Hey, we got a vehicle for you to actually take home today. Again, we always promise you that anytime we get a vehicle in that's not sold, because I know you guys sometimes get tired of hearing, hey, it's going to be 60 days, 90 days in order to get a particular vehicle in. But right now, we've got this car that's actually available, and it is America's favorite midsize SUV. Toyota Highlander, again, being the #1 selling midsize SUV in the country, and the XLE model in that group being the actual most popular one. So it's fair to say that this right here that we're touching and feeling is America's favorite midsize SUV. What we want to do is talk about it. This is a 2023 model. So one big change that we've got, okay, so no more six-cylinder engines. Six-cylinder engines really are not efficient enough. This is actually a turbocharged four-cylinder engine in this vehicle. I gotta tell you something, driving it out here on the lot, I can't feel a difference, okay? And guess what? We're 2 miles to the gallon better than we were. This vehicle will now get an average, I think this is worth us actually zooming around here for a second. I know that's gonna mess you up. Can you come this way for one second? So we're talking out of a midsize SUV, 25 miles to the gallon average, 29 miles to the gallon out on the open highway. That actually is a fantastic savings. I remember when four-cylinder sedans got this kind of gas mileage, but actually for that to be out of a midsize SUV with 3 rows of seats actually standard, that's absolutely fantastic that we've got there. All right, so again, engine out here, 5 years or 60,000 miles warranty. So engine, the transmission, and the front-wheel drive system all covered for 5 years or 60,000 miles. So tons of warranty on this. I know what some of you say, well, this is Toyota's first time out of the gate at that. Well, guess what, all right? If there's something wrong with a particular powertrain, you certainly would know it by the time the engine got 5 years old or 60,000 miles, and that's how long the warranty is for. So something really is only as good as how long it's warranty. Guess what? That's good for 5 years or 60,000 miles. So you've got no worries until then that we've got there. So it wouldn't bother me absolutely at all. I would absolutely drive and own it today. All right, so let's go on around the car if we can. I'm gonna let this down. All right, so styling on the front of the vehicle, it's a good-looking car. We changed up the fog lamps just a little bit. How they look just a little bit more modern. And also this grille surround. I think this is a little different right here on this particular one. That's a good-looking grille surround, 2023 model on that particular one. Let's go around the side. Now this is the alloy wheel that actually comes with the XLE. This is actually a 235/65/18. That's the alloy wheel that's actually standard there. Good looking wheel and tire. Now this color is called the magnetic gray. All right, I heard somebody say the other day that this color came in a Camry. There's actually a little different color than the Camry. This is more of a gunmetal or metallic gray. The Camry's gray has actually got a little brown or a little bronze in it, but this is actually a true gray, married to the light gray on the inside. Now you can get this with tan on the inside if you get the right exterior color, that is, of course. And you can also get it with black and the gray. So 3 different interiors available in the XLE model. Now while you're in there, all of these are standard with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So it's fair to say that every single Highlander is going to have all of the navigation apps that are on your phone. Right now, I've got 3 navigation apps on my phone. The one from Apple, I've also got Google Maps, and I've got Waze, which is my favorite. All of those, once I get inside the vehicle, plug it in, they would come up on the screen inside the vehicle. As a matter of fact, wait a minute, this one being a 2023 model, we may even have wireless Apple CarPlay because this is the new head unit in there. I'll check that for you before you get here and buy it. That we got there. Beautiful car. Now in the back here, we've got some nice features. Number one, on the way in, we've actually got a sunshade here on the side. Kind of a nice option. I always forget to mention it, but then when I do finally show it to someone, they always are impressed by that. That's nice. You're on a trip, going down the road, blocking out that sun, and you can actually get this in captain's chairs or you can get it in bench seat. And guess what? There's no price difference. So you simply get to select. If you prefer that to be a bench seat across there, it can. But that particular one there, that lets you have a look at the captain's chairs. Now, you do have the rear heat and air controls and some charging ports in this vehicle. So 5 charging ports overall. So made for a family, made for highway trips that we've got there, or of course for day-to-day driving and travel. Now remember, all Highlanders are standard with 3 rows of seats. Let's get in the back here. Power lift gate. Now, whenever the vehicles come in, and it came in this morning, I didn't turn the power lift gate on yet, okay? But all of these are standard. Again, XLE standard with a power lift gate. Again, I just did not turn it on, but I will do that, and just to let you know that I'm telling you the gospel, right there on that side, okay? That's where that power lift gate would actually be, right there. All right, so 3 rows of seats. Now, for those of you who've got older Highlanders, this one, yes, it is larger than you had. As a matter of fact, this is the largest Highlander, I think. They came out in 2001, and every body style, they've actually got a little bit larger that we've got there. So 3 rows of seats, again, standard. And I wanted you to see just how it looks. I like these seat belts actually up right here, because look what happens there. You got a nice place for them to go. See, it comes up right there, and then it fits right inside there, okay? That way it looks a little bit more finished on the back of the vehicle there. But now, of course, when you've got a passenger, all you got to do is have the passenger reach around and actually grab it. So you got a 60-40 split. I do want you to see the other side down as well, so you can see all cargo. I'm going to switch places with you. I'll let this back, buckle that seat belt, and then let it go all the way forward. Oh, by the way, all right? So a lot of people say, how do you let the cover down? Notice what it actually does. As you go forward, when it realizes that you're going there, the headrest actually drops right down inside. And then again here, up and actually stored right into the back of the vehicle. And you've got a ton of cargo space inside this vehicle. Now, can those row seats there let down? Yes, if you don't mind, while the cameraman is there. I'm going to let one of these actually down as well. Always got to remember there's a 1 and a 2. So we grab the 1, and then we're going to grab number 2. That's what actually lets that down and turns that into cargo space. You could imagine that seat there down on that side, that would be a lot of cargo space that we got there. Highlander is just, Toyota really got it right with that midsize SUV and that Toyota Highlander. Just a lot of room I see in that vehicle. Pretty color here too. All right, let's go around this side. Let you get a good look at it going up. Now, a lot of people actually do add running boards. You add crossbars. All of that can actually be styled just the way you actually want it. The rollover. I mean, look at the overall score. A top 5 vehicle. Toyota realizes this is going to be a vehicle you're going to be carrying your family in. So one of the highest ratings out there. It's just a great all-around vehicle. Blind spot monitoring on this car, standard, and the rear cross traffic alert, standard. You've got the pre-collision system, standard. All of those things that make this a very safe vehicle are actually standard in this vehicle. You do have the Toyota Safety Sense 2.5 Plus. So a ton of features that we've got there. It even has the ability that once you get out on the open highway, set that cruise control on. Technically, are you ready for this? Technically, once you set that cruise control, you don't have to touch the brake or the accelerator. The vehicle actually maintains distance here all the way to Atlanta, whatever you're going to do. That right there, I know that sounds intimidating, but really it just makes it less fatiguing to drive. You got a co-pilot just kind of out there looking out for you. When you hear a beep, you hear an alarm, something's going on. It just tells you be ready for something going on in the road. Again, available at Toyota Easley today. You can actually take this one home. It got off the truck last night, but it is very clean. So it probably wouldn't take us but about 30 minutes or so to get it cleaned up for you and get it written up and let you take it home. All right, come check it out here at Toyota Easley. Guys, have a great day.